What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have Australia on alert as China's warships reach 150 nautical miles near Sydney. Yeah, that's a little too close. I'm sure Australia don't like that. It's a tad bit too close. Before we dive into this video, though, if you guys have it to enjoy, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and let's find out what's going on here.
China's maritime aggression threatens to push the region on the edge of a conflict.
Yeah.
In the latest, 3 Chinese warships reached just 150 nautical miles east of Sydney. This is the furthest China's Navy has ever been on Australia's eastern coast.
So they definitely testing. China's definitely testing. I think see how Australia's gonna react. See, but they're testing. They're testing Australia. China's pushing the boundaries a bit. Um,
Chinese ship sailed near Sydney just when Admiral Samuel Peraro, the head of the US Indo-Pacific Command, was visiting Australia. In response, Canberra has deployed both naval and air assets to monitor the situation. Australia said that its military will continue to shadow the Chinese warships until they leave the region.
yeah,
First point I make is
we're gonna be right on y'all. Wherever y'all go, we go. Until y'all go back to where y'all supposed to go and get up out of our waters. From now on, wherever y'all go, we go. Simple as that.
this task group is acting in accordance with international law. They're entitled to be where they are. Australia is also entitled to be prudent. And we are monitoring very closely what the activities of the task group are. What we will do whenever this mission is over on the part of the Chinese task group is to engage in a full assessment of what the Chinese were seeking to achieve in respect of this mission. But both naval and air force assets have been deployed to make sure that we are monitoring exactly what is occurring here, and we are working with our other partners in the region, and we'll continue to do that for as long as the Chinese task force is in the vicinity of Australia.
I think they were just seeking to see what was y'all's reaction going to be. This is the closest they've gotten, and it's like they're testing the waters. They're testing Australia. They're like, how close can we get before they react? And so they see 150 miles now. Australia's reacting in the air and in the water. And so I guess they've seen how close they can get, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
With this, reports say that Beijing is projecting its strategic influence beyond the South China Sea. Beijing's existing sphere of influence stretches from the first Pacific island chain between Japan and Indonesia, as well as the second Pacific island chain, which runs from Japan through the US territory of Guam to Micronesia. Now, the latest show of Chinese maritime belligerence comes just days after a tense standoff between Beijing's and Canberra's forces in the South China Sea. On the 11th of February, Australia said that a Chinese jet released flares in the South China Sea within 30 meters of its aircraft.
Oh yeah, I
While
reacted
no
to that.
personnel were
I
injured,
reacted to that video as well, and that's why I'm like, they pushing boundaries. They're testing out here. They're definitely testing, seeing reaction, seeing what'll happen if they do certain things.
in the
Yeah,
incident, Canberra lodged diplomatic protest with Beijing in a moment of tense bilateral strain. Australia, under Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, has been keeping a close eye on the Chinese Naval Task Group, but it remains uncertain for how long Beijing's warships will continue to sail near Australia. China's naval expansion near Australia marks a fresh chapter in the Indo-Pacific's evolving security landscape. As regional tensions simmer, how will Australia and its allies respond to China's growing presence in their backyard?
Merci beaucoup.
that's exactly what they're trying to figure out. Their response to the rest of this is nothing to do with it. But that's exactly what they're trying to figure out, how Australia and America, because Australia is one of our closest allies, how are going to respond to this Chinese aggression. And You're seeing Australia start to respond by watching closely. Hey, y'all getting a little too close? Well, now we're gonna be on y'all until y'all up out of our waters. We're gonna shadow y'all to make sure y'all ain't doing nothing that y'all not supposed to be doing in the water and in the air. So y'all gonna have to turn this around. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What do you think China's doing? Why do you think China's getting closer? First the flares, now getting closer with the closest they've ever been with the warships. What do y'all think's going down? That's all we got. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, check out the next one, and I will